Hi, this is Gabby Romani, editor-in-chief of MethEater.com. I have a special guest with us, Lee.
Hey.
For people that don't know, who's Lee?
Well, I think that Leaf is gonna forever keep changing because as a person, I think everyone can agree with this. We all go through life experiences that change our mindsets and help us grow as people. But Leaf right now is more of like it's hard to explain because Leaf has two people, inside of her. I don't know how that sounds mad weird, but you know what I mean. Like I rap and I sing, so it's not really like I can say the same thing for both of my styles of doing things. As far as singing, it's more of like the airy vocals. Like my voice has always been really airy. A lot of people compare me to like a lot of 30s, 20s singers, which is strange. But not very cool.
That's a really good compliment.
Yeah, it is a very nice compliment. I think it's because I've been like, I was classically trained in opera and I went to school, I went to LaGuardia, so we are taught like everything from opera to Broadway, so I think that's definitely helped some of my vocals, but I also have jazz in my family, so that's also probably another influence of that. Also, my rapping style right now, I've been doing this thing called Goth Trap with my girlfriend Indigo. She produces and she's been creating the sound, so I've been working with her on that, which is what my next EP is gonna kind of be like. It's like a lot of trappy, weird. It's interesting though because I'm singing and I also play guitar on it, so not what you're expecting, but definitely very interesting and not something that's been in this world before. Most of my deep influences are actually from rap music. Like my hugest influence is Jimi Hendrix because I don't know, he's always been an influence. Ever since I was 14, I've been like in love with him. He's like my biggest idol at the moment and forever probably. I'm in love with him. If he came back on Earth, my boyfriend knows he'd be getting down. Another influence of mine has always been Gwen Stefani. Not Gwen Stefani I love Gwen Stefani, all the evolutions of Gwen Stefani, but I was in love with No Doubt, to the core, every single day I play No Doubt, Animal Kingdom, all that shit. That is all my shit.
So you've been into music it sounds like
your whole
life.
life, for sure.
So did you know this is exactly what you
Yeah,
wanted to do?
I've always wanted to do this. I never wanted to do anything else with my life. I think that as I got older, I realized I could incorporate other things with it. I started sewing when I was 11, and then I started making beats recently. I've always been into videos, so I started doing videography and photography, which I actually, my girlfriend shot the video I'm about to release. My girlfriend shot it and I edited the whole thing on Final Cut.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I'm extremely multi-talented, but music is always forever going to be my heart.
Speaking about multi-talented, would you like to explain to the people that don't know about MBM, the movement that you were so passionate about?
So MBM stands for Magnet Bitch Movement, and it's really just about girls who magnetize their ambitions and their goals to their life. I started MBM when I started my first mixtape, Naked and Wasted, because I was thinking about my message to the world, because I feel like every rapper, every artist, no matter what field you're in, whether you're a painter or anything, whether you're just an artist in your daily life and you just like to dye your hair different colors, I always wanted my message to be that females should come together. I think that it's important for girls, as you're growing up in this world, to have a sisterhood, to know that you can go to your friend and be like, yo, have you heard about this bullshit? I just feel like this shit is fucked up. What do you think? You know what I mean? And guys always want to pin on girls that they're irrational and that they're this and that. Fuck all that shit. We have the highest intuition of life. Whenever a nigga calls you crazy, it's probably because you right.
Exactly.
Real shit.
It really is. And it's interesting you say that, because a lot of people will say that's why I don't keep girls around me, because they're picky.
Yeah, and it's and it usually comes from a place of insecurity, because if you can't have other powerful females around you, that means that you feel belittled by them. I've always had situations where I come into contact with girls who they don't like me off bat. And I'm always friendly. If you don't like me, then I'm gonna be nice to you, because I know that the reason why you have an issue was not my fault. If you're tight at me for being cool, for being, you think that I'm stuck up because I come into the room and I Yeah, exactly. I light up the room, you're mad. Like, I'm never gonna be that type of girl who comes in and doesn't shake another girl's hand or doesn't acknowledge her. You know what I mean? I don't like that shit. I've had that shit happen to me, and it's like, alright, cool.
There's a lot of musicians, like a Beyonce or even like a Sia, who can like consider themselves feminists.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself a feminist?
So I think that the word feminist has been very misconstrued. I definitely think that my goal is to empower females, but I do not think that females are more powerful than males. And I don't think that there's anything greater than human equality. So that's what I fight for. However, I do think that in this time period, there is a lot of role models that are not very empowering to females. I think there's this whole I can show my body because I'm a feminist shit that's happening right now, and it makes no sense to me. It's like, I'm nude because it's my body. But if it's your body, if it's your temple, then why wouldn't you treat it as that? You don't see guys in Playboy. You know, you don't see
Playgirls, but that doesn't seem really popular.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But I think that also you can't really, everybody has their own experience in life, and you don't know the way someone was raised. There's probably girls with mothers out there telling girls, if you don't sell your pussy, then you're not going to be shit in this world. Straight up, straight up and down. Yeah. And I think that's why we need girls in the game like me to come into the game and be like, you could go that way, you could go the other way, you could do whatever the fuck you want. I'm still gonna be here because we all cool. We're all girls, we're all doing our shit. You might not be riding with my gang every single day, you might not be chilling with the clique, but I still respect what you do. If we're gonna be real about it, let's be real about it. You know what I mean? We're gonna be making a statement, let's actually make a statement. It's not just like fool around and shit.